Happy Monday, everybody! Happy Tuesday! It's Tuesday already, 8:30 p.m. China time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, New York time. Good morning, Tuesday, March 26. How are you this morning? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Let me know. Okay, you see me, you hear me? Just checking. Who's with me this morning? Avishai, hi. David, Alad, hi. Thank you very much for joining. Ingrid, good morning. Samsung, weather? Pretty hot, actually. Yesterday we had some storm, but today, pretty hot. Hi Amir, nice to meet you too. Hi Ariel, thank you very much. Alad, I'm good. How are you? Hola. ¿Cómo estás, Amit? Guy, hello, my friend. So, what should we talk about today? We have US 500 and the 15 minutes over here, 2 hours over here. Overall, bullish sentiment, as you can see. Bullish on all time frames. We're inside an uptrend channel. We got ourselves a small potential double top here on the 15 minutes, breaking below this, and we will see 52.31. But overall, do not fight the trend. We are in an uptrend channel. Bitcoin goes up, and as you can see, we are under a bullish sentiment over here. You can see this small table over here. It helps us identify the sentiment on multi-time frames without jumping from time frame to time frame. 65 minutes bullish, 4 hours bullish, daily, weekly bullish. Now let's see, continuation above the 7,900. We will retest all-time highs, breaking below the all-time highs. Next, 81,500. Ethereum. This is Ethereum on the 4 hours chart. We had a downtrend, uptrend. Now we are stuck at the 618 Fibonacci retracement. Surprising? Not at all. Fibonacci is everything. Together with trend lines, we can assume where price might be heading next. Look at this. We have this uptrend line, the lower border of the uptrend channel, the upper border of the uptrend channel, and look at this, the middle trend line, this dotted middle trend line, holding as resistance, together with the 618 breaking above this one, 3,850, and then 4,100 to the upside. SPY on the daily, 3 consecutive dojis, basically closed Thursday's gap. Now needs to retest the 517, the yellow zone, and then next leg up. QQQ, basically moving sideways, as you can see in the past month plus. Since February of 22, we are moving sideways. Yellow zone on the daily, looking pretty good as support. Long continuation, 445 is the resistance. Above it, 450. Dow Jones, inside an uptrend channel, but look at this chart. Bearish sentiment on the 65, on the 4 hours, on the daily. Let's see, can we get another 2 days above the yellow zone? Otherwise, we are heading back to the 390 together with this lower trend line to the downside. Apple, I'm going very quick recap from yesterday's price action. Apple, 169 needs to hold. Bearish sentiment on all time frames on Apple, which means no long. Short continuation on Apple below the 168, and then this gap at the 146. And then a touch at the 143. Tesla, bullish on the 65 on the 4 hours on the daily, but I'm waiting for the most significant time frame for day traders to become green, the weekly. Why the weekly is inside under a bearish sentiment? Because we are inside this downtrend channel below the yellow zone, below 160, and this gap at the 146. Let's get it over with and get this gap filled already. What's more, Nvidia going up, unstoppable uptrend channel, bullish sentiment on all time frames above 974, we will see 1100. AMD on the other hand, bearish sentiment, except the 65 minutes, but on the most important time frames for swing traders, we are under a bearish sentiment below the 172, 157, and 137. So hit the like, hit the subscribe. How do you like this new feature? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Who's with me? Say hi, don't be shy. So, who did I miss? Hi Maor, thank you very much for joining. Amir, thank you very much. Hola, hola guy. XLU, next resistance on ATMU for Amir. SQ for Alon. Ellie, hi, hi, hi. Let's start with your requests. First request, XLU. What do we see on the XLU? We see bullish sentiment, except the 65 minutes. But if we are swing traders, we care about the weekly, daily, and the 4 hours. Long continuation above the 64.54 towards 65.50, and then 66, 67 to the upside. The 63 area is your support. ATMU. ATMU, next resistance. Above the 31, we will see 33, 35 to the upside. Bullish sentiment. Look how easy it is when you have the FTI on your chart. One click away and you have everything. You don't need to ask me anymore. You don't need to ask anyone, because the FTI gives you everything that you want. It gives you the trend. It gives you the sentiment on all time frames. Of course, the time frames can be adjusted according to what you're trading. If you're swing trading, 65, 4 hours, daily and weekly. If you're day trading, you can adjust it. Let's go back here. For example, let's check SPY on the 15 minutes. You can adjust it as you like. You have the 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Maybe you want also the 30 minutes and the 65 minutes. And here you have it. SPY on all time frames for day traders. Bearish sentiment. This is the beauty. And of course, it works on everything that you want to trade. So just one click away and you have the FTI on your chart. Anyway, ATMU next is 33, 35 to the upside. If you want to join, and if you want, you can join. One second, let me see what's going on here. Only if you want, you can join our Discord. Then you will see all the channels in our Discord for day traders, for swing traders. This is our Discord, Fibonacci-Traders Discord. We have trading floor in Hebrew, trading floor in English, for day traders, for swing traders, options room, crypto, general chat, and of course everything in Hebrew. And if you join today with the link that I just posted here on the chat, you will get all these channels and the FTI. So click and join the Fibonacci-Traders elite team of traders. Next we have, for alone, we have SQ. SQ, I want to see another day closing above the 82.30. Bullish sentiment, except the 4 hours. Let's check the 4 hours. Why are we on a bearish sentiment on the 4 hours? Because we are still inside the yellow zone on the 4 hours. But another day closing above the 82. Pre-market is already above the yellow zone for the daily. So if we close the daily above the 82.50, we are good to go long on SQ. Hi Eli, hi Asaf, hi Amos, thank you very much for joining. Avishai, not Shai, Avishai, Avishai or Avishai? Maybe write in Hebrew. Avishai, not Shay, Avishai. AAP for Ingrid. Let's check AAP. consolidation after this bull run. Bulls are getting tired. But for now, as long as 82.56 is holding, you are good to go. We already got our bearish sentiment, 65 minutes, and the 4 hours. Below the 82.40, the daily will also become bearish. So pay attention. The only thing you need to do is control the downside. The upside will control itself. Hi, Ohad. SOUN for more. SOUN. Look at this. When you put the FTI on your chart, without the FTI, looks like we're going up, right? Wrong. The FTI gives you bearish sentiment on all time frames, broke below the yellow zone, broke below the uptrend channel, no bullish, and SOUN. What else do we have? Can you check Z-scaler? Of course I can check Z-scaler. What do we have on Z-scaler? Bearish sentiment, no long. You see how it's easy to analyze chart when you have the FTI? Super easy. You don't have to have it on your chart if you know how to analyze charts. But if you don't, and even if you do, it makes your life super easy. Short continuation on Z-scaler below 190 towards 173 and 152. Ingrid, thank you very much for this amazing super chat. I appreciate it very, very much. What else do we have? PLTR. Let's check PLTR. PLTR. What do you see? Without the FTI? You don't need the FTI. You have here resistance. You have here support. Below this support, you see I have my alert over here, so I don't miss breaking below the 22.85. You will see 1974, and then this gap at the 17.82. Long continuation, weekly close above the 25.42. This is my 2 cents on PLTR. Everything you see here is not financial advice. It's only my opinion. 7 years plus of experience. But it's still only my opinion. PLTR long continuation above the 25.50 towards this yellow trend line. How do I know it? Because look left. Every time since August of 2023, PLTR reached to this yellow trend line and got rejected. So with the highest probability above 25.44, we will see this 29.30 to the upside on this yellow trend line. Asking you today, what do you think about MSTR? MSTR, who was asking? Faiz, you did not see my daily market recap. I go over MSTR. Asaf, thank you very much for this amazing super chat. I appreciate it very much. How do you like this new feature? Where is it? Over, I cannot even... Thank you very much, Asaf. I appreciate it very much. This is why we have the Discord. Because we answer every question, because we want every member of our Discord elite team to become better trader, and most importantly, make money, right? Let's face it, this is why we do what we do, to make money. So if you want to learn how to make money, enough with this become better trader, let's do this, let's do this. Guy, thank you very much for this amazing super chat. I appreciate you guys very, very much. If you have any special questions, please share. Anyway, MSTR above yesterday's highs, we are going towards the 2200 and 2600 to the upside. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because every day between 7 to 7:30 a.m. Israel time, between 12 to 12:30 a.m. Eastern time, I post 2 videos, one in English, one in Hebrew, the special trading day market review, technical analysis. I go over SPY, Q, Dow Jones, IWM, Bitcoin, SOXX, Magnificent 7, gold, natural gas, crude oil, sometimes EXLE, EXLF, all the Magnificent 7, Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, and more. I go over also MSTR. I go over SMCI and more and more. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future video. Let me just open the vent. Pretty hot. Samsung, it's pretty hot. It's 8:45 p.m. and it's 21 degrees. Pretty hot. What else do we have? Riot. Riot doesn't look good, to tell you the truth. Bearish on the weekly. You see? I want to see weekly close outside of this downtrend channel. For now, nothing much on Riot. Pretty weak. Mara. Same thing. Bearish on the weekly because of this downtrend. You see? Still inside the uptrend channel, but nothing much. Bitcoin goes up. Mara and Riot, nothing. Look at CLSK. Monster, right? CLSK. Let's go over Bitminers. Bitminers. Coin. It's not a Bitminer, but it's a monster. WULF. Wolf. Terra Wolf. Look at this. Bullish sentiment. Hot. Weekly. Below the bearish sentiment. Let's see continuation. Basically, hot looks good. Better than Riot. Better than Mara for sure. As long as we are above this yellow zone, we're good to go. But careful. Thursday. Earnings. What else do we have? What else do we have worth watching on my watch list? Johnson & Johnson. I'm waiting for the break below this one to go short. We have also Airbnb on my watch list. I want to see continuation above the 170 towards these lines, this future resistance to the upside. ARM. I want to see another day at least above the yellow zone, and then we will start taking our long position. And when I say we, Fibonacci-Traders Discord. What else? Are you trading through the phone or computer? Amir. No successful trader, no professional trader trades from his phone. None. All those Instagram so-called traders, all those TikTok so-called traders, if you see someone trading off his phone, BS. BS. I'm trading from my computer. I have a PC. I have another laptop while I travel. I have screens. Only with computer. Only with computer. CRH. Don't follow, please. Do yourself a favor and stop following all those Instagram and TikTok fake traders that makes thousands and thousands, and they have the best strategy and they have the best indicator and they can show you how to make thousands and thousands of dollars and buy Lambos and buy real estate. One day he's real estater, the next day he's day trader, the other day he's NFT maker. BS. Instagram and TikTok. Stop following them. CRH looking very, very good. You ask for CRH, right, Tamir? CRH. Bullish sentiment. Nice. Stop just below the 85.20. And as long as you are inside this option channel, you are good to go. Next is the 90 resistance. PLTR we talked about. Just go back drawer. Few minutes earlier, we talked about PLTR. Samsung, we talked about PLTR. MU. Super bullish. This yellow zone needs to hold together with this upper trend line. And as long as you are above this area, you're good to go long. 114.40 is the support. Above yesterday's highs, you will see 130.30 and 141.55 to the upside. CVNA. CVNA also looking pretty good. Bullish on all time frames. Long continuation above yesterday's highs towards 98.30 and 106.82. As long as you are above the yellow zone, you know it. You are good to go long. Next, we have PayPal. PayPal looking pretty good. As long as you are above the yellow zone, you are in an uptrend channel. You got yourself a bearish signal on the 4 hours. Let's see why. Because we broke and we are still below the middle trend line. And the FTI recognize that this area is a super tough resistance. Look at the 4 hours, the 66.60. Dror, thank you very much for this amazing super chat. I appreciate it very, very much. Any question? You wanted PLTR? I will do PLTR once again for you. Thank you very much for this amazing super chat. Anyway, on the 4 hours, the FTI identifies that this area, the 66, 67 area, tough resistance. So it gave us the sell signal. But overall, daily, weekly, PayPal looks pretty good. PLTR for Dror. Let's clean the chart. PLTR, bearish on the daily, bearish on the 4 hours, bullish on the weekly because we are still inside an uptrend channel. But look at this. Since beginning of February, with all the news, with all the hass, with all the fuss around PLTR, what do you see? Sideways move. 2280 needs to hold. We have, if you are a pattern trader, if you seek for patterns, you can clearly see left shoulder, head, and maybe here the right shoulder, this area together with this. The 23 together with this lower border of the uptrend channel needs to hold. Otherwise, in my opinion, 20 and then this gap at the 1790 will get filled. Long continuation of PLTR for, in my opinion, only weekly close above this yellow line, above the 2580, 26 even. Then we need to start considering long on PLTR. For now, nothing on PLTR. PayPal we talked about. What else do we have? 3D system. What is 3D system? What is 3D system? V for guy. What do we see? Bearish on the 65, bearish on the 4 hours, bearish on the daily. Broke below the uptrend channel. Bearish on Visa. Your stop should be just below yesterday's lows. If you're long already, my opinion only. So this is V for guy. QMCO. Quantum Corporation. I don't do these kind of things. Why do you trade? Why? Why to trade? Because someone on Instagram or TikTok or Telegram trying to make money over you? Don't trade. Sorry, but I do not analyze these kind of stocks. Hi, More. Good afternoon to you too. SQ. I don't know. Could be massive inverted head and shoulders, but Fibonacci traders, we don't rely on patterns. You know why? Because on patterns, everyone can see what they want. You can clearly see inverted head and shoulders, but someone else can tell you it's not inverted head and shoulders, it's cup and handle. Someone else will tell you maybe it's a flag. Maybe here you have a head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Don't rely on patterns. The only thing you need to rely on is candlesticks, price action, pure price action. SQ, long continuation above 82.40, bullish sentiment on all time frames. In the link you put for gold discount, the dozen membership for the month start from today. It's monthly from the day you start. It's not a calendar month. From the day you start, 30 days. 30 days. From the day you start. What else? Good evening, Orin. IoT. IoT. Not in the chat. Here. IoT. Bullish sentiment. Super bullish. Let's make this a little bit tighter. Now, look at this trend line. IoT, super bullish, long continuation above yesterday's highs towards 40.54, 42.90 and 45 at this upper trend line. IoT, thank you very much, Ariel. Z-scaler we talked about. So please go back to the beginning of this video. Once this live is over, CNX. What is this mess? CNX. Bullish. Sentiment. Super bullish. Super nice. Now, this area needs to hold a support. The 1350. Below it, back to the 1270 as support. Long continuation above yesterday's highs towards 1590 and 1760. CNX, pretty good. Triple D. 3D system. What do you see? Bearish sentiment on all time frames. Short continuation below yesterday's lows towards 412 and 380. Good morning to you, Lital. NVTS. NVTS, bearish, super bearish, if I might say. Below yesterday lows, you know where NVTS is going? To the 340 to the downside. NVTS, downside. Let's see the potential of this downside. We can take here. Let's see this one here. Now let's see the same magnitude of price action. You are heading, in my opinion, towards the 250. Nice short. Let's put an alert over here for short on NVTS. Thank you very much. CVNA alone, we just talked about CVNA. You asked for this. CVNA, we talked about it. Bullish on all time frames. Super nice. Let's see. Futures breaking down. Back inside the yellow zone. March continues to be very deceitful. Price action. You see, we talked about this. Double top. Here we are. Double top on the 15 just got validated. Now let's see bounce towards the 52.34. Why? Because this is where price was here. XLE. XLE bullish on all time frames. 92 is the support. Long continuation above the 93.90. And then you have all these upper levels for future resistance for price action. What's going on Twitter? Any kind of news? Nothing much. Ethereum stuck at the 618. Bitcoin, let's see on the 4 hours. Basically moving sideways, stuck at the 71,400. Above it, 73, all-time highs. So once again, thank you very much for joining this live. I do appreciate it, each and every one of you. Like, subscribe. Thank you very much for all these amazing super chats. Until the next video, until the next live, stay safe.